Hey, Mark, I just want to verify that you're okay with us recording this.
Yes.
Awesome,
Yes, I'm
awesome.
okay. Mhm.
Okay, so you're the expert about diaphragm pacing. So I would love for you to share the story with the group, whatever you want to
Okay.
talk
Okay,
about.
sure. So basically, yeah, when I was 16, I had an accident. I was involved in a car accident. I was crossing an intersection, and it made me paralyzed from the neck down. I don't really remember what happened. Only thing I can remember was my last memory just passing the CD store and looking up at the sky. And then after looking up at the sky, I just woke up in the hospital. That was my last memory. So yeah, I was flown to shock trauma. I want to definitely thank the nurse who was at the Bell Luck Diner at the time. Um, she came and she was able to keep me breathing so that they can fly me to you know, the hospital. So, and I was at shock trauma, and I woke up and not really knowing what was going on. They told me that I was in an accident and I was paralyzed from the neck down, and had some really tough times on me, some rough days, but every day I keep in stride, and I was always, optimistic, saying that this is not going to be me. I'm gonna overconquer this. And I'm able to, share my story and be an inspiration for a lot of different people. So I'm definitely happy and definitely thankful for everything that I was able to accomplish. I graduated high school and I was able to, you know, basically do the things because it was a milestone for me. Because going back to high school when you're not the same anymore, your friends see you differently. It was definitely some tough times and definitely a rough road, but through it all, the doctor who did my spinal cord, um, they were saying that there was a couple of doctors who said that was going to be a very long road for me, and I definitely um, am able to say that I'm a true blessing, and I definitely am thankful that God gave me a second chance to be able to, live and, you know, share my purpose as far as, helping others and telling other people my story, and also being an inspiration for others who are dealing with spinal cord injuries and things like that because, it's tough. It's tough. I actually came down to shock trauma a couple of times to, talk to some of the patients, and I was able to, talk to them and inspire them. And this wonderful 12-year-old little boy that I remember, I was just giving him words of encouragement. He wanted to give me a hug. We just gave it like a little air hug, and I said, I'm here with you, and I got you, and where everything's gonna be okay. Sometimes there's bumps in the road, but you just gotta keep on fighting, keep on moving on, and everything like that. But yeah, yeah. So when I was at shock trauma, they recommended that I get the diaphragmatic pacer. So they flew me down to Atlanta, Georgia. They flew me down to Atlanta, Georgia, where I was able to get the diaphragmatic pacer. And they one of my friends that are still doing therapy at Shepherd, they um they basically say that my 16-year-old picture is still up there in the room where we did the surgery and things like that. And I looked at myself and I was like, wow, man, I was so young. And I was just thinking like, man, but yeah, it's still there because they said that I was definitely one of the first to get the diaphragmatic pacer. So I'm definitely excited and definitely ready to share my input with you guys. So whatever you guys want to know, definitely be able to tell you anything and everything about it. Sure.
Well, thank you, Mark. I had to say you look like just like you did when you were 16 years old.
Really? Thank you. uh, thank you
So,
so much.
of course, any questions from you guys? Or,
Should we just ask it?
yeah, just go ahead and ask Mark any questions.
So each day, do you have to put in different settings when you start it, or do you just start with the same settings each day?
Oh, the for the diaphragmatic pacer, the settings are the same. So it's 18 breaths per minute for me. Some people can go a little lower. For me, because I do like therapy and things like that, I needed a higher level, and 18 for as far as I know is the highest you can have for the diaphragmatic pacer. So they 18 breaths per minute. 18 breaths per minute is what I usually use for like my workouts and things like that. And still, sometimes it's not even enough. Like I'll just have like the vent with me because sometimes I'll be doing like intense therapy to where I'll probably need like maybe 20, 22 breaths per minute. So I'm on the vent. But I will say last year was a very, very good year. I didn't have to need the vent not one time when I was doing therapy. But yeah, settings the settings are the same. 18 breaths per minute, and yeah. So um
Thank you.
yeah. So no problem. I didn't get your name, sir. How are you?
Uh, I'm good. I'm Shane.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet you,
you.
Mark.
Nice to meet you, man. Okay.
So, Mark, I failed to introduce everybody here. So, these are all of our new hire respiratory therapists full time.
Nice to meet you all.
So, some are coming right out of school, and some have are coming from other facilities with experience.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Awesome.
So, we have 8 therapists here today. We got one more coming in a week or two.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're just getting their first exposure to diaphragm pacing.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
So I was telling them about we talked about the battery. Do you still have the one that can go 30 days, right?
Lithium battery. Yeah. It's about a new fresh one is about $500. It's $500 for a fresh battery. So a lithium battery is about it's about 30 days a month before we have to change it for a new one. So and I get them basically from Atlanta. So yeah.
So I remember you were telling us a story last time you were here. Something that you pushed it to the last minute with one of your batteries. You were traveling.
Oh yeah. All right. So the good thing about the diaphragmatic pacer is that you don't need to rush to change it. So if it says low battery, the most that I had push it to the limit as far as, say if it was beeping sometimes when it beeps constantly like back to back beeps, that means it's getting ready to kink out. But before it does, you usually have a good 12 to 15 minute 12 to 15 hour window between that, so you don't have to rush and change it right away. I mean, you definitely can, and you definitely should, to get that fresh new battery, the lithium battery. But there's no, if say like you're on the road or something like that and the battery is low and you don't have to be in a rush to change it. You just can be okay whatever you got to do because it can last up to at least 12 to 15 hours. And I've stretched it to the most was about 15 hours. So I probably can go maybe a little more, but I don't really know if it can because when it starts beeping like constantly back to back, that means, oh yeah, you definitely got to change it for sure.
Well, go for it.
Hey, Mark. My name's Matt.
Hi,
Um,
Matt.
I was wondering, was it hard to acclimate talking with the mandatory breaths it gives you? Like, did you have to practice, like, kind of
Absolutely,
staying synchronized?
absolutely, 100%. And to this day, having it for 15 years is still a struggle. It's still a struggle because you want to be able to talk. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to talk, and get your breaths in and get your sentences out, but you also got to remember that you're on a diaphragmatic pacer and it's definitely have to take breaths in between. Sometimes when I start talking, even right now, I'm taking like that are, you know, that I just have to remember to kind of calm down a little bit because you can fatigue yourself. You can fatigue yourself and definitely have to. I definitely will say, and I also got to practice when I preach because I've also am guilty of like constantly talking and remember to take that breath and remember that the pacer's breathing for me. So when the pacer's breathing for me, I gotta remember to say a couple words, then let the pacer breathe, and then I keep saying what I have to say. But
A lot
yeah,
to think about.
it's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about. 'Cause as much as I want to be able to talk, say the things that I have to say and stuff like that, you guys can kind of see like my breaths as far as me breathing and things like that. The diaphragmatic pace is working on my diaphragm, so I'm trying to say as much as I can, but I also got to remember that I got to breathe as far as you know taking talking in between breaths, so I can be able to get the words out and stuff like that. But yeah, but it's definitely going to be a struggle even for people who have like anybody who has a diaphragmatic pacer is going to be hard to get that speech and hard to get those words out. But sometimes you just got to remember. But every now and again, you just want to talk your normal, but then all of a sudden you just realize that you got this device breathing for you, so you just have to be able to uh take time, take a moment to see what the pacer's telling you as far as breathing for you, and just making sure that you take breaths in between. But yeah, I'm definitely practicing what I preach with that one. So so it's definitely going to be a struggle, especially if you want to say what you have to say. So yeah,
You sound great.
well, thank you, thank you. Yeah, because when I have the pacer and when I try to take those breaths, you only have such quite a seconds of a window because 18 breaths per second. I mean 18 breaths per minute. You have so much that you want to be able to say, but also you just got to remember to take your time. And this is for anyone with a new diaphragmatic pacer and using it. And even if they I'm not so sure about the ones with lower ones because I know there's ones that have 12 breaths per minute. It'll be a little bit on the harder side. So for them to talk, they'll be able to say a couple words and then they'll have to take that breath and things like that. So yeah. But I'll just say just remember to know your body and know what the pacer is giving you and then take those breaths in between so you're able to be able to you know say what you gotta say without tiring yourself out. And I've been learning over the years to try to do that, but it's again hard. So, but it does get easy. It does get easier. So anybody who has a diaphragmatic pacer will tell you that over time you have those like speech therapy and things like that. You have like people to help you as far as your speech and breathe in. I can actually breathe over the pacer, by the way.
I remember you showing us. You were here. That's awesome.
Yeah. So when the pacer's breathing, I can actually breathe over it, which in a way is kind of like when we tried to do a study. I know I probably shouldn't be saying this, but we tested one time. I wanted to I was probably maybe back in 2017. I think I wanted to see if I can go without the vent and the pacer. Okay, so I turned off the pacer. I capped my trach and I went without the pacer or the vent. The vent was off, and I wanted to see how long I can go without it. And how long I was able to go was an hour and 33 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. An hour and 33 minutes without the pacer or the vent. So yeah. If I ever get that opportunity, I would love to do that again, but I definitely will get a respiratory supervision and a doctor supervision as far as so that you know I don't be trying to do risk taking on my own. You know, I definitely uh I definitely was excited for how long I was able to go, and I was a teenager, so I was you know still still wanted to still taking like risk, and I wanted to see how long I could go, and went pretty long because I was breathing over the pacer for a while. So I was like, I'm breathing over the pacer, then I would love to see how long I can go without it. And I went an hour and 33 minutes.
Nice.
It's awesome.
So when you travel also with a transport ventilator as a backup, or no?
Yes, yes. When I travel, if I travel to like therapy or things like that, I bring the ventilator with me. We strap it up, we put it to the back of my chair, and yeah, we take it with me. So yeah, when I go for like trips, and I'm probably gonna be starting to go on some longer trips also. So got a couple family reunions, seeing my family and things like that. So I definitely am gonna be taking the ventilator. Got a new ventilator, by the way. It's called V Pro. It's a new ventilating system that that's literally just 2 years old. I literally got it when I got back home. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like if you can kind of see it behind me. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, the one on the right.
Yeah.
And what's
You
it
see,
called?
you see a black machine? So it's called it's called a V Pro, and it basically is like a, a newer version of the LTV.
Oh.
As the LTV is going out of basically they don't have the parts and things like that for it anymore. But I love the LTV so much that I was able to ride it until the wheels fell off. So until they were not able to send the parts anymore and things like that, and we basically had to get a new one. I had my experience with other machines, the Trilogy, the Astro. None of those worked for me. Um, I fainted on the Astro.
Mm.
I fainted on the Astro, and the Trilogy made me start having shakes, and I needed to be bagged. But this was maybe about 11 10 years ago, maybe yeah, 12 years ago, when this occurred, because we wanted to try new machines, and the LTB is what worked best for me.
Nice. What about Cough Assist? Are you using Cough Assist at home?
Yes, yes, we have a new cough assist machine also. That's also like similar to the ones that we have. We don't have the we have the ones that you guys know about. That has like the suction with it.
Oh,
We have that one. We don't have the suction with it like the hospitals do, but we have so we have the I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Hey, Justice, you wanna do me a favor? You wanna get the cough assist machine, just bring it up to the camera. Yeah, the old one. Hold on, you guys. Give me one
it's okay.
second.
We don't cause any trouble. Yeah, I was curious how often are you using that at home?
Um, well, for me, it's as needed. As needed. With this cough assist, I like it a lot better because it was a power of 45 on the old one, but with this one, it's 60. So I'm having less cough assist now.
Oh.
At most, I'm having maybe 3 or 4. All right. So this is the one that you guys know about, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's the one we have. Yep.
This is the old one for us. This is basically this one's out of business.
And that's actually our new one for us.
Really?
That's our
Yeah.
new one. We have
All right.
old
So
ones.
I'm gonna show you the one that we're using.
Okay. Because if you like it, we will look into that one.
Oh, thank
What
you.
you got
Christmas.
there? Who makes it? Or can you see the
Sounds
name?
like a 1980s printer, huh?
Yeah, we can't. We just see a
So
little bit.
okay, so B-Ways cough system.
Oh, B-Waves. Okay. Okay.
B-Ways.
Can you move it over,
Oh, you want to move it closer to me?
please? Just so we can just see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So you like that one better?
Yes, a lot better. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
All right, so you can see all the things is already programmed to what it was with the old machine,
Hmm.
how the machine was. So they already got that programmed into this one.
Okay.
They got it programmed already, and you see this blue little light button on this down here. That's what makes it turn on and off.
Okay.
It can go for about 20 seconds. This
Okay.
is what it's like.
Nice. And we'll have to look into that one then, because, like you said, they're not making the other one, and that's the latest version we have.
Yeah, it's heavy too. It's a lot heavier than the other one, and yeah, it's a lot more powerful than the other one. This is 2 years old, but yeah, this is what it looks like. So this is the new one. This is also 2 years old, so this is the new one that I'm gonna be using. And the old one that y'all saw and that you guys know about so well and that you guys have is the one that I'm using for a backup. And we're gonna ride that one until the wheels fall off also. If we if they so far they're trying to if we've had it for over 5 years, they're not gonna take it. So it's basically ours. So we have 2 ones right now. We have 2 of the old ones right now. One, when I was in the hospital back in February, I was using that one, and a little bit of water got inside of it, so it damaged it. so it damaged it a little bit. So that's the old one. It still works, but it doesn't work as good as the backup. So right now I got a backup to the backup. So if if push come to shove, uh, we use this to go out. We still use over reliable to go out. So when we go out, we use that one. But the new one that you saw, the new one that you saw is the one that I'm gonna be using every day, for as long as I need to, as needed. So, and for the most part, I haven't been needing a lot of cough assist with this one because it's very, very powerful and it gets all the secretions out in like one swoop almost. But
Nice.
but just in case, I just want to go through the 20 cycle thing, just to see if there's any more that comes up. But sometimes it's already done. It's already done within the first four cycle, like the first four. Yeah, the first four cycles it's done. But I just go through just in case if there's anything else left down there and stuff like that. But it's very good, very good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, and but we still got overlap. But when I go to the movies or when I go to dinner with my family or things like that, if we have outings, I still got that one because if we charge it, the charger is good for days. So you don't have to plug it in anywhere. You can just use it wherever you are in the movie theater. If I'm at a baseball game, you can use it right there. You don't need to go anywhere to plug it up unless it's low battery or something like that, or it needs to be plugged up. But the good thing is that you can charge it for as long as you want. Keep it in the charger for when you have to go out those days, so you don't have to worry about charging it. Going somewhere to charge it. So.
So I ran out because I knew I heard Dr. Stein's voice. She was in a meeting next door and I missed her. She slipped out.
Oh my gosh!
I'm so sorry. I was trying to get her.
Oh, tell her I said hi.
I will.
Yeah, tell her I said hi. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to see her. Um.
Yeah, I'll have to
So.
let her know we had you as our guest speaker today.
Yeah. But yeah. So those were the cough assist machines and everything like that. Yeah. If you guys want to know have any other questions about the pacer, definitely feel free. Um,
I have a question. My name's
sure.
Ashley. I'm a new grad.
Hi, Ashley. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, I have a question about the wires. I guess I was kind of wondering if you have any, ever have any irritation at the site where the wires are at, or if they've been relatively healed up since you had them, or if you often have issues with them.
Um, so my everyone's situation is for me, my skin gets dark, a little bit dark around those areas because it's something that's inside of you that's really not supposed to be inside of you, but it's able to help you. So it's maybe a little dark around the areas, but with proper cleaning and proper techniques and things like that, you'll be able. It'll be light, and you don't have to worry about that. But other people who are a little bit unfortunate as far as the wires are concerned, they'll have like keloids.
Oh,
Yeah, the wires will like make it keloid, and I've seen a couple of you know friends that I know pretty well who's had keloids, and sometimes it'll interfere with wires and it'll interfere with the connection as far as that. One time, one time back a long time ago, maybe 14 years ago, the site got infected. It got infected. To this day, we didn't know why I didn't know why it got infected, but it was to a point where we couldn't use it. we couldn't use it, and I had to be on the ventilator. I had to be on the ventilator for a good amount of time until that infection cleared up. I had to be on antibiotics and stuff like that. So I guess because it being so new at the time and things like that, the wires and things like that can also not being proper cleaned can also be concerning. Also, if you're not cleaning the site very well. You guys ever want to see how I clean my Pacer site? I have a YouTube channel. It's called
Oh,
yeah, it's called Mark the Phenomenon.
I'm familiar.
Uh,
Okay.
so if you guys ever get a chance to check out my YouTube channel, just check out Mark the Phenomenon Pacer site, and then it should be already on YouTube. It should be like one of the first top videos that you see, and then it'll show it's me basically going through the motion of how you can clean a Pacer site. So everything like that, and I go basically step by step. So if you ever want to check that out, definitely feel free. But as far as the wires are concerned, yeah, just make sure that they're clean also, like maybe get a little half and half as far as like um outside and stuff like that, and just make sure that it's also like properly clean around that area so that you can you don't have any problems with the wires, because and you gotta make sure that you check it often, like make sure that nothing's pulling at it. Make sure the leads are still intact. That's probably one of the worst things. If you actually look at the battery and it has like a X, you get kind of a little bit like, whoa, why is there like A's and one X, or a and a couple X's? Now you would hope and pray that it's something that's external instead of internal. Because if a lead is out internally, I believe now you'll be able to maybe fix it externally, but then there's a good possibility that the patient might need surgery again. If
Have you
it
ever
if
had
it
any surgeries to get the internal wires fixed?
I've had one. Dr. Stein was my surgeon. So yeah, I had a situation where the wires where they got frayed. They got frayed to the point where I just needed to get another surgery. This was back in 2017 when I had this surgery done. So yeah, they had to made the wires a little bit more stronger, made them a lot more made them a little bit better. I always think, and this might be a coincidence, but for some reason I feel like the Pacer um, leads have like a 7-year warranty, because the first time I got them back in 2010, had to get the surgery in 2017, and then 2024, I had a issue where they started to fray again. But then one of I forget his name, but he knows me very, very, very well, because he's one of Dr. Stein's assistants. African American guy. He travels you know, around pretty much around the world for people who have Pacer sites and stuff like that. And came to the house, and he knew me right away. So we kind of made a house call. We
That's
met
Andreas.
That's his name.
Yep, from
Oh,
Synapse.
okay, from Synapse. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so he knew me very well, and the minute that we called him on the phone, we we he was able to get a house call for me, and I was literally in bed, and he fixed the leads right there,
Wow.
right in bed, right there. I was kind of afraid that I might need another surgery again, because like I said, it's like 7 years. As It's more than a coincidence at this point, because I feel like, it was 7 years that I had to get the first surgery, and then 7 years where it starts, acting up again, where they start fraying and things like that. But no, it was a heaven sent, because he was able to fix the leads right then and there, and fixed them, made them a little bit longer, and now, yeah, now they're great, and now I'm doing very, very well with the leads as far as things. And if we ever need to call or anything like that, I feel like the best one to call would be him from Synapse, because I think if he's not out of the country or something like that. But definitely am excited when to hear that you're able to get the leads fixed when you don't have to go to you don't have to do internal surgery for that. So they were able to change the leads right there. So definitely thankful for that. So yeah. And my dad my dad said, "Oh man, how much do I owe you?" And then he was like, "I would just love a glass of water." A glass of water. So my dad gave him like five floor 5 bottles of water, and something like here. But he's a blessing, and he definitely helped me from when the wires get frayed again. So I'm definitely happy about that, and I'm definitely Pacer's been doing great ever since.
Nice.
Yeah, my pacer, my pacer is a little different. Um, I have 3 A's and a minus. So basically, you have 4 A's. 4 A's is the three leads, including the ground wire. I got my ground wire removed from the thing. It's still attached inside of me, but it was just acting up. It was just beeping, beeping, beeping. We're like, oh, we hope that there's not a problem or anything like that. And why is it beeping so much, and things like that. So we got the ground wire like removed from it. So I have 3 A's instead of four. But those 3 A's still remain the same. If you see all X's, that means there's a disconnect, and you have to go to the picture site and reconnect it with the band-aid and things like that. So just just know that so 3 X's, if there's a possibility that it might show a B or a C or an X or something like that, or it's just um not all X's, but if it's different letters, then that means the wire needs to be changed. The wire itself, like the cord for the silver cord for the pacer is pretty much has run its course. 'Cause especially when you see it happen every time you turn it on, and you see like different letters, and you see like maybe an X or something like that. If you see 2 X's and maybe a C or a B or something like that, I feel like immediately check and hope that it's the cord, the silver cord that goes to the pacer, and nothing internally, So but yeah, for me, it's always been the cord. So we changed the cord, we put a new one, and then it's all all back to AAA, from there. So
Go ahead. Any other?
sorry, you guys. I know that was a lot, but I still got some good tutorials and tips on my videos. And Maria, I definitely can send it to you so that you can show that everybody, what I basically have recorded on my YouTube channel for them to see, for them to check out and be able to learn from the tutorial, the diaphragmatic pacer.
Nice. You've done your own videos.
I've done some videos, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Hmm.
See, you could be teaching the class.
Yeah, but yeah, I know that was quite a bit. But if you guys have any more questions, I definitely wanna help and definitely want to answer.
Just curious, are you involved with the trauma survival network here at all?
Trauma Survivor Network.
Yeah.
Mm.
That way you can talk to some of our patients, other spinal cord injury patients that are
No,
here.
no, but I would love to do that if I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Linda, Amy, you got anything you guys want to ask? Or say?
I can find out and get the contact person, and I can get Mark's email from you, and then I can get somebody from Trauma Survivors to you, Mark.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, I'm all.
Yeah, because I think it would be, I was going to say it would be so beneficial to so many of our patients just to hear you talk. It's just such an inspiration.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to do that. Thank you. Yeah, and it's called
Trauma Survivors Network.
Trauma Survivors Network. All right, give me a
Yeah.
second. I'm gonna write that down.
Okay. So it's some of our patients that's come through here, and they come back to speak to patients that we have now, for words of encouragement and stuff.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Awesome. So I'll forward your email address to Linda, and then she'll send you the information. That's okay, Mark.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Mark, I just wanted to ask a question. So we have a couple of patients that are spinal cord patients who may be thinking about getting the DPS system. Was it hard initially, like when you first started it? Was it a lot of work on your part, do you think, to get used to it?
I, this is kind of emotional. It's kind of emotional to talk about.
Well, you don't have to then. I don't want to.
No. But I just want to know that like I'm a very rare case. There's probably only 2,000 plus people in the world with diaphragmatic pacers. So a lot of them are not able to qualify, or a lot of them are not able to have the not be able to do it.
This is Tammy. She's one of the nurses here. Sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt you.
Hi,
She's
nice
just
to meet
trying to
you.
say hello.
Hey, nice to meet you. Hey,
Hello.
hi, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Nice to meet
She
you.
also
Oh, we
took
never
care of you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hi. Nice to meet
Another old one.
you.
Yeah, us old nurses, we remember when you first came in.
Oh, man. Yeah,
But I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was a baby back then.
Yeah, you were a baby. We
Yeah.
were too.
But but yeah, so when they did my
Yeah.
when they did my diaphragmatic pacer, they for me it worked immediately. Like they said that I probably had one of the most strongest diaphragms they've ever seen.
Oh, that was good.
It was like literally the minute that they did the surgery, it worked perfectly almost the first time. And the second time it was better also. When we did the surgery back in 2017, they said my diaphragm was still very, very strong and still very, very um healthy and things like that. So they were able to get the leads in and they were able to get it perfectly. Back in Shepherd, I had uh seven seven other quadriplegics and things like that who were looking forward to getting the diaphragmatic pacer. They they wanted it as badly as I did and they were looking forward to it, looking forward to it. The families came to me for advice, and they wanted to know like what was going on. Even by being a 16-year-old teenager, I didn't even know all those answers, but I just wanted to be there for moral support. I was still very, very sick and ill at the time, so I was still going through my stuff. But the diaphragmatic pacer, they had to basically teach me how to use it. They had to teach me how to use it. They had to let me breathe in this breath machine thing, see how many breaths I was able to take and stuff like that. But yeah, those seven people that I knew were not able to get the pacer. They weren't able to get it at all. They tried the surgery. They tried to they went through the whole process just to, you know, not be able to get it. And they were not able to yeah. So they weren't able to get it. And it's tough because, you wanna it's definitely a help as far as not having the ventilator with you 24/7, and you want to be able to have a little bit of independence. And that's what I definitely wanted for all of them. I wanted all of them to get the diaphragmatic pace and be able to have it function for them so that they didn't have to, roll around with a ventilator. But I went to four of them were at Shepherd with me. So I was able to go to their rooms, give them a lot of just comfort, just give them like just a shoulder to lean on, and just tell them that this isn't it. This isn't the end. We still have a lot of wonderful people out there who's gonna you know be of help, and who knows, you are probably in a better position than you think, where you can just be 1 minute you'll be on the ventilator, and the next minute, you're breathing on breathing on your own. That happened to two people that I know. Two people were on the ventilator, and then years later, they didn't need a ventilator, and now they're just being able to they were able to get their trach closed up and things like that, and they were able to breathe on their own. Took them a little bit of time, but their injury level was a little lower, so they were able to finally breathe on their own. And all I had was nothing but tears of joy just to see them, because I remember when they were down about being having the pacer, and they don't even need any of that. They're up and breathing on their own. So true blessing. So I'm definitely proud of them. And I we lost contact because my Facebook got hacked in 2020, so I had to start a new Facebook, and I forgot their contact info, but I would definitely, if they definitely want to reach out to me, they definitely can, and they definitely you know, my name and everything is still the same. Mark, there's a lot of Mark Reeds in the world. There's a
Yeah.
lot of Mark Reeds in the world. So
Oh,
yeah, I'm definitely gonna be difficult to find. But if you type in like Mark Reed, Baltimore, Maryland, something like that, then yeah, I'll pop up. I'll pop up. There'll probably be a couple other people, but I'll definitely pop up if you type in Baltimore, Maryland. So yeah, but I definitely applaud them, and I definitely know that it's definitely a struggle to get it, and it's that's why it's not a lot of people you know, as far as people in that field who are doing the diaphragmatic pace, things like that, because it's literally people who get the diaphragmatic pacer, it's 1%.
wow.
1% are able to diaphragmatic pacer, and it works for them.
Wow.
I was able to meet a little boy who was qualified for the diaphragmatic research. He couldn't talk, but I was shocked to see, because you don't really see other people with diaphragmatic pacers. At least I haven't. For the most part, I know that they're definitely out there. I know they're definitely out there, and I definitely want to be able to give them also good advice and things like that. But yeah, I was very it was very nice to see, even though he wasn't able to talk. He was because his lungs are a little bit on the he's not really that active. He's able to have like 12 breaths per minute and be okay with the 12 breaths per minute. And I just remember the mom was just coming up to me at therapy and just wanting to talk, and wanting to, get more information. So I was like, any way I can help. I would even stay a couple minutes after therapy to, talk to her and things like that, so she can, get my advice and stuff like that. I would always love to go to therapies on the days that she went, but unfortunately, sometimes it didn't work out that way. But anytime that I saw her, I would definitely tell her like some advice is for the diaphragmatic pacer for her son. So I was definitely felt moving to see another person with the diaphragmatic pacer, even though he wasn't verbal and he couldn't talk. I was able to see, another person with it. So that was lovely.
Oh,
But yeah, it's very rare. It's very rare to get it. But that's why it was. I'm just a very fortunate and blessed that I was able to get it, and it worked for me right away. But I'm a very rare case. Um, the fact that I have a C1 C2 injury, and it's a blessing for me to even talk to you guys right now, because a lot of people with C1 C2 injuries, they usually um are nonverbal, but or they have like a G tube or something's going on. I'm very fortunate that when I had my car accident, I have a scar on the back of my head, and they said that I had a little bit of brain bleed, but I'm so very fortunate that, and you know, I didn't have like a brain injury or anything like that, and I'm, you know, blessed to be able to talk to you guys and uh, things like that. So
Looks
yeah.
like we lost Linda there. So she's upstairs in the unit working.
Oh, we lost
So
somebody. Oh,
yeah, that was Linda. But
oh.
we don't want to take up all your time. your afternoon. Thank you so much, Mark. We so appreciate you. Oh, there she is. There she is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could stay for a couple more minutes if you guys have anything else you want to add or anything like that. I just love this. I love this a lot.
Oh, awesome.
This is my first time ever doing this, so I'm very happy and excited. But I still have a little bit more time that I can. You guys want to know anything else? Um,
So I'll call you every time I have a new class.
okay.
Add you onto our education agenda, and definitely get you. We'll get you the info for the trauma survival network. I think that'd be great to speak to some of our other spinal cord patients.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and definitely, I appreciate talking to you. I think you've been a big inspiration, and I'm so happy to be able to see you again and you have a
Oh.
big smile on your face. And
Yeah. Thank you. It's so nice to see you again, Linda. I
oh,
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Mark,
yes,
I'm sorry, our director just jumped on, Chris Kircher from Respiratory.
Hi.
You can show-
Hey, hello.
Hey,
There
Mark,
he
how's it
is.
going?
Hey.
My
Hi.
pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry.
Christopher.
Christopher,
Nice,
yeah, Chris, yeah.
nice to meet you, Christopher.
Very good to meet you. A lot of folks have talked about you. You're certainly an inspiration.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you so much.
I hope you are doing well.
Yes, I'm doing the best that I can. Yes, yes.
It's so good to hear. So good to hear. Thank you for joining us.
All right. Yeah, it's so great to be able to, be here and talk to you guys and, you know, give my 2 cents on some things. Hope that I was a big help, and I definitely you guys definitely have any questions or feel free to ask me anything, and I'll definitely ask them the best of my ability because I've definitely uh know my fair share around the diaphragmatic pacers. So if you guys have any other questions that you want to ask, feel free. Cause as soon as I'm off of here, I do live streaming.
Ah,
Yeah,
nice.
on Twitch.
Is that in relation to your experience as well, or something totally different?
Basically, it's things that I like to enjoy, like as far as football, basketball. I react to a lot of things, and I also talk about my spinal cord injury. I talk about my spinal cord injury. I give motivational speeches. I give people advice as far as how they can work hard, continue to as far as like working to their goals and things like that. Don't let anything stop you from achieving your goals, and like have a schedule and focus on that schedule, and don't let nothing stop you from achieving your goals. If you don't feel You're gonna feel down some days, you're gonna feel down in the dust, but just know that in timing, all you gotta do is just pick yourself back up and keep on fighting the good fight, because sometimes it's a little bit hard for a lot of people out there, but if they just continue to keep on focusing on their main goals and accomplishing their what they can do better and things like that, continue to go for it, because it's definitely going to work good for the long run. Absolutely.
That sounds awesome. All
Yeah.
right, last opportunity for questions. We're good. All right, Mark. I think we're good today. Thank you again so much.
All
We'll be
right.
reaching out.
Thank you. It's so great to see you guys. Thank you for having me. And if you ever have like another class or anything like that, Maria, feel free, and I'll definitely know like what my schedule is, and I'll definitely give you like a date and a good time so I can be able to talk to more people who are getting into this field. By the way, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being able to get into this field as far as diaphragmatic pacer, and you're going to be helping a lot of people.
Hi, Mark. Real quick before you end, I just wanted to pop on. I've been listening. My name is Amy. I don't know if you remember me. I was your nurse the last time you were here in room 20. I just wanted to say thank you for allowing us to share in your story. It has actually helped me a lot, especially with our new oncoming diaphragmatic pacing patients, and giving them a point of inspiration and something to work towards. And it is wonderful to be able to go into these patients' rooms and say, I think you should give this a shot because I have seen what it can do. So I just want to thank you for putting yourself out there and allowing us to share your story.
No problem. Actually very happy that there's a couple of patients who are working on trying to um, get the diaphragmatic pacer. It's a lot, and yeah, and all I can do is hope and pray that they'll get it because it's tough, but I definitely know that they'll be able to achieve whatever they have to achieve, and they don't need a machine to accomplish what they need to accomplish. But I definitely want them to know that with a lot of advanced technologies and things like that, they'll be able to will be able to have a lot more people, patients, and things like that who will qualify for the diaphragmatic pacer, and they'll be able to get it, and they'll have a little bit of independence and things like that. So, but yeah, it's very nice to meet you, Amy. It's uh, it's a pleasure.
All right. Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
all
Till.
right. All right. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate this great experience. I definitely want to do more of this. So if you definitely have any other meetings, definitely feel free and just give me a text, and I will definitely let you know if my schedule is good and everything like that. I love this. I kind of don't want to leave.
Well, then we'll definitely have you back. Yep, for sure.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for having me. And if you guys have any other questions or anything else, just shoot me a email, shoot me a text, and I would definitely answer anything to the best of my ability that I can. Um, yeah, if you guys want to know, but I definitely, like I said, I got my own YouTube channel. It's called Mark the Phenomenon, and so I have that as a like YouTube. It's basically my handle. It's my internet handle. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or you guys want to see any videos of how to clean a Pacer site or how the Pacer works and things like that, you can check on my videos, and I would love for you guys to be subscribers, or should I say supporters. You guys can be like my supporters, and I'll definitely appreciate you guys. And yeah, and yeah, it'll go through steps by steps of anything and everything that you need to know. So yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. It's nice meeting all you guys. Thank you. And Maria, thank you so much for this, Maria. I'm
Anytime.
truly grateful. Thank you.
I'm going to keep you busy, just to let you know that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you too. You guys have a blessed one, okay? Be safe.
All right. You
See you,
too.
Mark.
Bye.
See ya.
Um,
Bye.
all right. Bye.